Whatever path you took, you're here. You made it to graduation. Who would have guessed that this unprecedented senior year would end with an in-person commencement ceremony? If you had told me 2 years ago that I would be spending my senior year taking classes through a screen in my childhood bedroom, I would have thought you were crazy. Not only is it a ridiculous notion, but I never expected MSU to be able to support me from such a distance. How could I possibly earn my degree if I wasn't here on campus? But then, of course, a global pandemic hit. I remember heading home last spring, wondering when I'd be back to pack up my dorm room. I had my last shift at Impact Radio, said goodbye to my classmates, and headed home. It's been strange this past year taking all of my classes through a screen. Zoom fatigue is real, and I know that mental health suffered across the board. Several of my peers have struggled to get to graduation, myself included. For that reason, I want to start by congratulating each and every one of you for making it here today. Even though this is unprecedented times, you have persevered through it all. You have truly proven that Spartans will. When I was choosing where to go to college, I was blessed with many opportunities. I chose to come here, to Michigan State, just an hour away from my hometown, because of all the MSU alumni I've met. They are kind, intelligent problem solvers who want to help each other out. They taught me that MSU is a community where we build each other up. Here at MSU, I've seen that energy. I've seen the way that student advocates fight every day for marginalized groups. I've seen the way that faculty have adapted to an online curriculum, doing their best to provide us with resources when a pandemic threatened to stop our entire college career. I've met my best friends here, people who would go to the dairy store with me any day of the week, or get late night at Wilson's when we're working on projects. People who are ready to lend a helping hand when the college struggle got tough. People who want to watch each other grow. Coming into my freshman year at MSU, I wasn't aware of how much can change in just a handful of years. Like many of us, I experienced much personal growth, triumphs, and tribulations of every variety. But I also watched the world around me change. I remember when the MSU Union closed its postal office just a few days after I sent my first paper letter in ages there. I remember when the Minskoff Pavilion opened up and I got to walk into this glass-walled building and watch the sun shine through like something out of a fantasy. I remember when the STEM Teaching and Learning Facility, began construction in my second semester of college. A giant construction project that I walked by almost every day as I was going to class. It intrigued me, watching people work on it day in and day out, wondering if I would ever be able to set foot in a structure that had unknowingly become a central part of my college experience. It's strange, thinking that magnificent structures like this are not around for ages before they become useful. In the same time it's taken me to earn my degrees, this building is reconstructed and ready for public use. Tens of thousands of students are going to walk through those halls, never once questioning its structure or picturing it in any state of incompleteness. I think a lot of us can relate to that ideal. We feel like we need more time to be ready for the real world. A lot of us struggle with the idea of going out into the world beyond Comart Sci, questioning our worth, or perhaps uncertain of our path. We're trailblazers, ready to go out into the unknown of a changed world. And in a few years, we will be the new normal. We're a generation of Spartans ready to take on anything because we've already caught the curveball of a century. So whether you're here on campus today or 1,000 miles away, I just want to congratulate you on seeing this journey through to the end. Go green.